The NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players.
DA, thanks a lot. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Trevor Ariza. Robinson is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the center. Now here's Butler. Robinson finds Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. And that one, good. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's James. Stolen by Robinson. It's Ariza on the wing. No good from outside.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
LeBron, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist from Robinson.
Ariza just totally broke down the defense, exploiting any space they gave him off that pass.
Shooter passes to LeBron. From deep. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Passes it to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. There's the pass to Ariza. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Drummond. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Jacks up a three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Oladipo with the bounce pass. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Heroes checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Victor Oladipo.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around.
Dragic the pass to Butler. A floater. He lays it in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Kuzma. And the Lakers get it back. The Heat leading by 4 to the middle. And he dunks it down.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
On the wing, James. Defended by Butler. From deep three-point range, Caruso, no good. He'd have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. The three, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Davis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he makes that one.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo, and it's Iguodala in for Trevor Ariza. That's a 2 from Matthews. It doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Getting out on the break, Butler completes the transition play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Caruso. Back to Matthews. Takes the 13-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Kuzma. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Dragic with the 3. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Heat lead by 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're like me,
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Matthews, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now, here's Dragic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shots good by Dedmon.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. Over Oladipo. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Matthews has got 4 points in the quarter. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Oladipo for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. From the arc. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep beating him.
And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Risa comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
The Heat leading by 5. Oladipo draws the double. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Oladipo. Heat moving the ball around, and there's the feed to Ariza. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Davis with the bucket.
Now, we know Davis is working on this, and right there, you can see how effective he can be from distance.
Oladipo taking his time here. With some arc, he scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron outside. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
We know he's confident from outside the arc. And James has no fear pulling the trigger when he's feeling it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Puts it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Drummond. Offensive rebound. Davis. A second chance effort. Lets it go. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like Jimmy Butler was just meant to play for the Miami Heat.
He wants us out of coach for not holding him accountable. I like that.
And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 6. Now we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Heat, Victor Oladipo is out there with Robinson. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, that's just confidence. I mean, when Butler is in rhythm, he doesn't hesitate. He just fires away.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Caruso. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Butler. No good on the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Victor Oladipo. And Davis puts it in.
And Davis can make this shot, especially when you allow him to get comfortable.
Here's Dragic from outside. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caruso. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Davis, that's for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I love Davis's decision-making on the catch and shoot. Didn't second-guess himself. Just let it rip.
And it's slammed in by Ariza.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. And here's James outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Caruso. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Schroeder. No good with the layup.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
They grab their own miss, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Dragic taking his time here. Dragic with another miss.
And he'll be happy if they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with it.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now just a 3-point Miami lead.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Hero passes to Iguodala. Here's Dedmon. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Oladipo in for Goran Dragic. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
Plays with aggression when driving the lane. Butler won't let anyone get in his way.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. Miami leading by 7. Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got that bucket in no time at all. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter. Miami's going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better also impressive.
Oladipo hits them both. There's 18 seconds left in the third. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
It's stolen by Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Davis. That shot off the mark. And Miami the other way now. Inside. Here's Oladipo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Davis. And again, it's the Lakers.
Ooh, nice touch on the jumper from Davis. He knows he has the coaching staff's blessing to take these shots.
Butler from outside. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. From deep, James, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside Butler. Kicks it out to Ariza. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Kuzma outside. Over Ariza. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Kuzma.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Outside Ariza. Passes it to Adebayo. Ariza trying to break loose. And Adebayo throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Dragic. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Here's Caruso. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat leading by 8. Butler goes in and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Time running out for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside to end the run. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Even when he is way beyond the arc, Caldwell Pope is a threat to drop it and to bomb it from there. Just so sublime in how he measures it from distance.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Butler against Davis. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope with it. Robinson picks him up. Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. LeBron, that's a two-pointer and another basket for the Lakers.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Rockets the pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
James outside. Here's Caruso. There's three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low, Ariza, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
Oh, you got to respect the fearlessness of Ariza, slamming it through in style.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Miami leading by 7. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Dragic with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want to talk about a big-time shot from Davis? You know he lives for moments like these.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
They say thank you very much, a gift, a point on the technical.
Outside Butler. Rockets the pass to Ariza. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 29 seconds left in the fourth.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. To the middle. Adebayo with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Outside Dragic. And so it's Miami winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that